Hey traders, this is Raul with a complete different topic, but I wanted to let you know and to give you some insight. So I need to tell you something about my history, how I came to trading. This was 8 years ago. I got interested in trading when all these ads came up in Google, and at that time I searched for a different lifestyle, and so I think that's the story of many traders. Um, and I saw different different instruments like forex trading, and then you have this binary options trading, and I tested most of all these instruments, and with less success, with more success. But I want to give you some insight in binary options trading. I did this for some time, not very profitable. I managed to break even over a longer period. But in the last month, I developed this frequency line strategy, which you may know if you followed my videos on the future, on the yes day trading. And I noticed that these frequency lines, I can see these frequency lines even on 1 minute charts. And then I remembered my time when I traded binary options, and I developed a strategy which I started testing, and then last week on Friday, I went live on an account. I'm not considering this as my future of trading, but I'm very interested in, is it possible, in the question, is it possible to be profitable with binary options, even with forex day trading? And I just want to let you know, or give you some insight, and that you can take your decisions. I will not recommend anyone to start now with binary options trading. You have to take this decision by yourself, and you will see it's not very easy. But I want to show you how I'm doing this. So here you see the New Zealand dollar, US dollar pair, and the last trade that I took today is after this run down. We had a pullback, and I have this frequency line, which is something, if you follow my videos, is something I do a lot. And I placed a put option, binary option here at the frequency line, expecting this kind of reaction and another run down or another try to push down. And I'm trading 1 minute binary options, meaning that I'm placing my put here, and just as we have this frequency line here, I'm expecting some resistance, and the edge is then on the side of the downside here, and I'm just betting on the close of my option within the money here. So what I can show you is that I started on Friday. Here was my last trade. I started on Friday, and I can show you my history so far. So far I took 11 trades from Friday and today. So 6 trades on Friday and 5 trades today. You see, I'm trading really small amounts. These amounts are coming from my money management in binary options trading. So I have a quite small amount compared to my future trading account, and I'm just even if this is live, I'm testing. I'm not considering to do this as a very serious trading, but I want to show that it's probably there are people out there trading binary options very profitable if they have kind of a strategy that gives a very good edge. So you can see I have 11 trades, 11 winners in a sequence, consecutive winners. So this is quite amazing for me, and what I remembered how I traded binary options. But I was very confident with each of these trades and my frequency lines, and yeah, I just want to give you an example. If you if you had these 11 consecutive winners, I know that there are very different strategies out there for the money management and in binary options trading, but I know that there are people that are trading either in kind of a martingale strategy, meaning that if you lose your first trade, you double your invest on the second, triple on the third. This is very risky, but if you have a strategy where you're very confident and where you have a very good accuracy, you can you can do this. If you have 4, 5, or 6 consecutive losers and you are still able to double up, but you need to be aware that you need kind of a big account, and you are always in this stressful situation that you might lose your whole account every day, and this is something which puts a lot of pressure and a lot of stress in this kind of trading with this money management of martingale. And there are other people which are striving for a run, striving for many consecutive winners, and so they are kind of reinvesting. They are leveraging all trade with the profit they made on the last trade. So in this case, if you have 11 consecutive winners and I started with $100, you could see that on a 70% return, I would have ended up with not $34,000, because the limit at my broker I'm trading now is $50,000 per trade. So meaning that 50,000 euros. So meaning on the last trade here, I would have not been able to put these 20,000 on the table, but 15,000. I would have ended up with $25,500, starting with $100. I know that there are traders doing this, and they are striving for these runs, saying that the objective is to have 10 consecutive winners, and if they reach the 10 consecutive winners, they restart with the very first investment of $100. So that's something, yeah, why not? If it pays out and if your strategy is working, the most important is that you have a strategy, that you have a money management, and it's quite different in binary options that in futures trading. Just because you have this return of 1 minute, binary options have a return of 70% on my broker, meaning if you invest $100, your return on win will be 170 with a $70 profit, but your loss will be the whole $100. So you need to change your money management, or you can trade with a simple money management, risking a small percentage of your account on every trade, as you do on a future or stock trading. But then you need to have again an accuracy of at least 59% on a return of 70%. You need to have a win-loss ratio of 59%. And this will give you a very, very small profit. On 100 trades, you will end up with $30 profit with an investment of $100 on each trade. But if you have a strategy with an edge and it gives you a 70% accuracy, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. You will be in the money. You will be profitable. So that is just to show you how I'm trading this kind of binary options trading, or how I see that it could be possible to trade with binary options. I will not continue to do this for a long time. I will just see how far I can get. It's very interesting because if you look at what people are saying about binary options, so the meanings, the opinions are very differentiated. So many people are saying, don't trade, it's a scam. In my opinion, it's very difficult, but it's not a scam, because the binary options trading is based on the same principles. It's based on a market, on a forex market, or you can also put binary options on futures, on indexes, so on kind of a large amount of assets. And so it cannot be a scam, because there are probably, or I'm quite sure that there are people out there trading binary options successfully, but it's really, really very difficult and very risky. Um, so why I think that it's not a scam is just because the trading is based on the same inherent rules of a market. And the market, in my opinion, all the markets, they move in the same way. They are following the same inherent rules of the market. And if you can have these binary options, the big advantage of the binary options is you don't need big moves. So you need to have your structure on your chart, your frequency lines, seeing what is going on, taking these edges on the frequency lines, and you need to be a fractal of a pip in the money. That doesn't make a difference. That's why it's binary. It's just you win or you lose. If you are a fractal of a pip in the money, that's fine. You don't need big moves. The big disadvantage of binary options trading is the return, the very small return. You're always losing more than you can win. So you need a strategy that has a very high accuracy. Yeah, and that's it. So that's why I'm saying that it's not a scam. It's not a complete scam, but it's really the way how binary options are promoted by brokers on the internet with ads and telling you that you can be millionaire within a day. It's completely nonsense. It's the most. It looks like the most easiest way of trading, and it is at the same time it is the most difficult. So I'm really seeing this as such. It's promoted as the easiest way, and it is the most difficult. So take your decision. If you want to, if you thought about starting binary options trading, think about it. You can drop me an email if you have questions. So I don't recommend anyone to do binary options trading, or if you have years of experience and you have tested your strategy on a test account. Many brokers are giving you a test account. If you ask for a short time, they are not giving you a test account for a month. But you can always ask, and so make your decision and be careful if you start